Today we talk about the ideal classroom and what you can do to create a friendly learning environment for the learners in your class. Dr. Melody de Jager gives us some guidelines.
The ideal classroom is probably one teacher to 20 children, and with every child with a barrier to learning, a teacher's aide. Well, that's not a reality in the classrooms in South Africa. So when we talk about the ideal classroom, is how do I deal with who is sitting in front of me? And I think one of the most important things is our attitude to the learners, because your attitude, somehow due to mirror neurons in the brain, if you walk in with attitude, you will find attitude. If you walk in with a smile, you tend to find a smile on the other side. So our attitude as teachers are huge atmosphere setters for what happens in our classroom. A routine is a wonderful way of creating a sense of safety and security, because a routine is always a predictable thing. So the learners know, when I come into class, this is going to happen. And that sameness soothes. It creates a sense of safety and security that enables the brain. You know, there's a survival brain, a feeling brain, and a thinking brain. The moment you feel safe and secure and you know what's coming, the elevator in the brain goes all the way up to the learning brain. It's much easier to learn if you feel safe and secure. It's really important that we sometimes help the children to ground before they're in the classroom. And what we're going to demonstrate now may sound and look a bit strange, and you may wonder, how would we do this with high school pupils? High school pupils need this as much as any preschool child. When we trace the outline of the body, we mimic the birthing process. And the birthing process is designed in such a way to comfort and calm. And when you plant the feet, you ground the child. If you watch a child's drawing, very often you'll notice that they draw themselves up in the air. If they draw themselves up in the air, they feel themselves up in the air. And if they feel themselves up in the air, they're going to write like that. And then the A and the B and the C and the D can turn in any direction because things are floating. If we give each other a hug, I can't tell you, it looks ridiculous, and you don't have to do a combination. Every child can give themselves a hug. But when they do that, many children say, this is the only hug I ever get, is the hug I give myself when my teacher does this with me in class today. I think if we can do something for every child in our classrooms, is to check our atmosphere, to have a clear routine, and to do a couple of moves that enables that child to feel safe and secure in his own body and in the classroom and within the group in which they learn.